Hello my purple hearts, it's Courtney, and in today's video I will be talking about a cat that I've talked about in my previous videos. I'll be talking about my cat child of 7 years named Junior, or his original name Olaf Jr. I've had him for 7 years and I don't know what happened to him. I let him outside one day and on June 4th and he never came back. And since then, still haven't gotten over it, and I just missed him. I've missed him since then. Anyway, I'll be telling a story about how different stories of him because I just miss him, and I want to share with you guys how I got over my epilepsy with my cat, because he was like my emotional support cat and he witnessed my seizure. Anyways, when I was in 5th grade, one of my cats, because since his name's Olaf Jr., I had a cat named Olaf and he had a sister named Princess, gave birth to 3 to 4 cats, and one of them being Junior. I fell in love with him and I did everything with him. I dressed him up in my old doll clothes when I was in 5th grade, and every day when I would go to school and come home, my grandma said he would be crying at my door waiting for me to come home and want me to hold him. I'm sorry if I start crying, it's kind of hard not to. Anyways, I grew up on with him and he was happy to have a kitten that loved me. I would call him my cat child, my cat son, Bunduggy, my Junie Bundugginess, my Booney, my baby, my Bobebe, etc. And my Skug. When I would... Okay, I reset that. Okay. I grew more attached to him after I had my seizure because he witnessed the whole thing, and he grew more attached to me as well. I remember one time when I was sleeping in my room, like on my stomach, my mom came in to check on me and see what I was doing, because I think it was like 10 or 11. Junie came in with her and got on my back and started kneading my back while I was sleeping, and she took a picture. I don't know if she still has the picture, but it made me happy. I don't remember a lot of stories with Junie, but he made me happy. I do remember this one time I was in my room watching TV at night, and this is when I started letting him sleep in my room like 2 years ago too. And I was watching TV, then I looked up, saw a spider. I told Junie to attack him. He sat there, stared at me, so I took him with me to Grandma's room, and we got rid of it. We got rid of the spider. Yeah, he's my spider eater. He liked to eat them and protect me from them. And when I would go to sleep at night, he would sleep by my head, and I would kiss him on the head, telling him I loved him. And I pat his head to his tummy and fell asleep with my hand on his stomach. And then the next day, if you heard noise, that was my cat, my other cat. I have 3 cats in total now. Anyway, I would wake up and I would also get him up and ask him if he was ready to start our day. Sorry, that's my mom yelling at the cat. That kind of scared me. But anyway, there's going to be some background noise, so I'm sorry. He would get up and stretch, and he'd let me pick him up and take him out of my room so we can begin our day. But at the end of May of last year and in the beginning of June, before the day he disappeared, he was acting strange. The first day he hid in my grandma's closet the whole day, and I thought I let him outside, and I thought he ran away from me. And I was torn apart, and I ripped apart my whole room looking for him, kept calling for him in my grandma's room, and I even went outside to call him. And then my grandma came out before we took my brother to work, and she said, "Oh, look who I found." I said, "Junie." I'm sorry if you don't like the high-pitched voice, but he just loved my high-pitched voice. But at that time, he didn't really like it. I think it was because he was getting sensitive and he was about ready to pass on. Then on the day before the day I let him outside and he ran away, he was only taking a few bites of food, and even when I put food in my room for him, he wouldn't eat it. He would always spend time out in the living room and in my living room, and even when he did have food out there for him, because I only let him in here at night to sleep with me, he still wouldn't eat. I was very worried because he was also starting to get thin, and I was worried. But because I had him since 5th grade and then up to 12th grade last year. And the day I let him outside, after like an hour or two, I called for him and he didn't come. And so a day turned into a few more days, and then a few more days turned into a week, then a week turned into months. And now I'm here remembering stories of my cat. I have a hard time dealing with it, and I'm still not used to it. But as a gift, my mom and dad got me this Build-A-Bear of my cat Junie. The only difference is that he didn't have 2 different colored eyes. He had only blue eyes, but my mom and dad know how much I love 2 different colored eyes because they're so rare and beautiful. But it helps me sleep at night. And it helps me with just dealing with it. I'm sorry if I'm gonna cry, but it's just hard because he was my best friend for 7 years. And for Christmas, And for Christmas, my mom got me this blanket of my cat, Junie, so I can sleep with it at night as well. I just miss him very much. And it helps me sleep at night as well. And that's kind of it for today's video. I'm sorry if it was a sad one. But please like, subscribe, and comment. And hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss any of my videos. Also, I have an Instagram now, so please follow me there at Courtney Padilla. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.